Hey everybody, it's Gypsy Wolf. Thank you so much for joining me. I am super excited for this video because I'm going to be showing you how to make a candle for Litha, midsummer, summer solstice, however you want to call it, where you don't need to make it from scratch, buy all those fancy and expensive ingredients. It's quick, it's easy. You're going to be able to probably find anything you need for this in your house or backyard. And if you have to spend any money, you might have to spend $2, okay? All right, so if you are new to my channel, this is all things witchcraft. So thank you for joining me if that's something you're interested in. And if you're one of my returning subscribers, thank you so much for being here. All right, this is super quick and easy. But I will say, real quick guys, before I get into it, because I don't want to make this video super long and have to go into everything with you, you should try to get yourself a book of correspondences for things such as this. This is the Llewellyn's complete book of correspondences. I mean, this is a big boy. Or you can just go online if you don't have time to get something like that. But I will link, I'll try to find it on Amazon and link it down below for you. Okay? All right, so what are you going to need for this? One of these little oil burners that you can get at the Dollar Tree. You will need 2 tea light candles. I'm just using white, but you can use, you know, whatever color you would like. I would suggest that you use anywhere from 3, 5, 7, or 9 different herbs to put inside of it. I have 3 here. I'll go into that in a moment. And then you can use some gemstones, like little gemstone chips, if you have them for this. Okay, and then an applicable essential oil if you choose, or oil blend if you want, and some matches or a lighter. That's it, okay? And everything I have here, like the herbs, I just got in my own garden. So, you're going to want to light the candle inside of here and get your top candle, the one that we're going to decorate, about 1/3 of the way kind of melted, because we don't want all of the herbs and gemstones to float all the way to the bottom. We want to kind of decorate it towards the top, okay? So the herbs that I chose, and we don't want to use a lot, okay, because this is a tiny candle. So I have some fresh thyme. Thyme is heavily associated with midsummer, and it's very good for health, which is something I'm working on. And the scent is really good. Also, they say that if you carry fresh thyme on midsummer, you can see fairies. I don't know how true that is, but hey. Then I picked some lavender bud, again, from my herb garden. Again, heavily associated with Litha, midsummer. And I love the fragrance, and I like the calming energy of it. Then I also picked the tiniest little leaves I could find from my lemon balm plant. I don't know if you guys can see this because now they're starting to all meld together. So I like lemon balm because the scent of lemon to me represents the sun, and this day is all about the sun, okay? All right, this candle is getting pretty melted, so I think I'm gonna blow it out real quick. I don't want it to get too melted. Okay. So you'll want to light that candle, and it takes about 5 minutes, between 5 and 10 minutes to get to where you need it to be, depending on what type of wax you're using. All right, so those are the herbs I'm using. You can go in your garden if you have one. You can go foraging if you live somewhere where you can do that. St. John's wort is another really good one, bluebells, things like that. But again, go to your book of correspondences or go online to check, okay? So I'm not taking too long to explain to you how to make this. Now, as for gemstones, the ones that I have that I represent with the sun is some citrine chips, okay? And I didn't have pyrite chips, but I do have several pieces of pyrite, and this is getting everywhere. I gotta put it in another bag because it's leaking. But I have several pieces, and I took one, and I took a little itty bitty hammer and just went at it a tiny bit just to create a few pieces. So that way I could add it. Okay, so, and then I'm also going to add a little bit of amethyst chips because amethyst is great for everything, right? And the oil I'm going to use. You could use bergamot, neroli, orange. Those are all great, but I have this really cute one. What is it? Twinkle Offering. It has to do with fairies that I got from one of my subscription boxes. I love the fragrance, and because Midsummer is heavily associated with fairies, why not add it? I wish I had a little dropper. Hopefully this doesn't go all kinds of wrong. Okay, so that's really all you're gonna need, guys. So, like I said, go out, pick some flowers or herbs that correspond to the day or just feel right to you. If you have some gemstones that work, go ahead, feel free to add them. And if you have an essential oil that feels right, feel free to add that too. All right, this guy's melting even more. It's quite hot. So, let's see if I can do this without burning the crap out of my hands. I did it. I did it. But I wouldn't recommend that. Not one bit. So I do have the camera pretty close to you guys so you can hopefully see what I'm doing here. I just didn't want this to melt too much. So, the way I'm going to start, again, like I said, is with my oil. So, I'm going to put just maybe 3 drops of my oil into here. And this has some lavender in it, I can see it. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so I wouldn't suggest adding more than 3 drops of oil or essential oil because it could just be a little too heavily fragranced. And if you end up using one of these tea lights that is colored, a lot of them already have a scent. That's why I'm going with a white one, because it's unscented. All right, next I'm going to take 5 of my little lemon balm leaves. Let me bring them out. 1, 2. Now that one doesn't look very good, does it? I picked them earlier, so they're beginning to wilt a little bit. But you can use dry, guys. It's totally fine. 3, 4, and 5. And I kind of want to put them around. Kind of like on the sides. Ooh, that oil smells so yummy. All right, so I'm just going to kind of stick those on the side there. I think I might put this back on the top of the oil burner. Like, this is very trial and error, guys, I have to be honest. I've made these types of candles so many times, and there are many times where I have to, you know, relight, blow out, relight, blow out. Just happens. All right, so I'm just gonna put these on the sides, as you can see. And they look like little holly leaves to me. And we are representing the Holly King, well, the Oak King and the Holly King today, or on Midsummer. So, just putting those little guys on the edge there. Here we go. See? So cute. All right, then next I'm going to do a little bit of my thyme, and each herb that you add, you want to make it a wish. So I am wishing for good health. And if you add all this and they're not fully melted into there, just relight the candle inside. Let it burn a little. It's okay. There are no rules here. I think I'm actually going to light mine again. Sorry, guys. I wanted to make this a super quick video for you. But you know what? I am not one of those super prepared wishes. And I'm not one that knows how to edit videos to save my life. So, whatever. I just try to show you real witchcraft. All right, so I put a little bit of time, and as I'm adding it, I'm going to say, for this year, please bring me better health. Let it continue. Let me continue to get healthier and healthier as the days grow shorter. Because Litha is the longest day of the year, so now they'll start growing shorter. And the last is some lavender bud. I'm trying not to fill this too much, but you know, it looks so pretty. And I'm trying to get enough of everything in here. But we don't want them to catch a flame when we light this candle. Okay. And this candle can be used in spell work on Litha, or it can just be lit, you know, maybe in your kitchen when you're having your dinner that night, and let those happy vibes permeate. You know, Litha to me represents so much happiness and all of that. All right, so I've got the herbs in there. All of them are there. Okay. I'm going to take, I think I'm going to start with a little bit of pyrite, because it's kind of like, some of it is like powdered now, so it's going to look like glitter, which I love. Yeah, it's like just coming out in glitter. It's going to look so pretty. But this is so easy, guys, and you can make several if you want. See, honestly, I know I'm taking a while, but it really doesn't take that long. Okay, and one more little pinch. Okay, there's some glitter here from it. Just put that on there. If you don't have something like this, you can just use actual glitter if you would like. There we go. Okay, we're done with that. I'm going to add 3 little pieces of citrine, because I don't have much room left here. So, 1, oh, that didn't go in. 1, 2, and 3. So any colors that you can associate with the sun as far as gemstones work wonderfully. I love carnelian, but I wasn't going to crush up any of my carnelian to put in here. Not today. Okay. And you can add less herbs, more gemstones, whatever. And then 3 little amethyst pieces. And you know, speak intentions. I want this amethyst to bring me more psychic abilities. Let it help me with healing. Let it help me with helping others. Okay. Now, once that's done, I'm going to blow this out. Now, I cannot lift this up to show you because this is very, very hot. Let's see if I can bring you in. Can you see that? Isn't that pretty? I think it's so, so pretty. So like I said, there are plenty of ways you can do little spells on Litha. Maybe light this candle on your altar as you focus on each wish that you used your herbs or stones for. Or, like I said, you can just put it on your dining room, kitchen table, whatever, as you're eating dinner, and be thankful. Even if it's a TV dinner, you got food in your belly. Be thankful, be grateful. And that's about it. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. And yeah, if I don't speak to you prior, have a wonderful, beautiful, happy, and prosperous Litha. Blessed be.